Okay, welcome to this week's video, everyone. As you may know, if you're around New Zealand at the moment, or especially the upper north, the weather here has just been flippin' terrible. For the sort of start, mid to Feb, we're really struggling. It's basically raining here in Omaha non-stop. That's essentially what's been happening. I didn't get out film a video over the weekend because it rained. It just rained and rained and rained and rained. So basically what I'm doing now is this video is just to sort of keep everyone updated as to what's actually happening with the brand, what is happening with my own interest this year. One big thing is that I wanted to assemble a team of people doing cool stuff. This is basically an open invite for sponsors applications. I want to focus on areas like skimboarding, even though I still believe that there's really no one to sponsor in skimboarding. I have one or two guys that are sort of on that list. Spearfishing, sort of hunting, diving, anything along those lines. Not so much just plain old boring fishing, because I'm just not that into it, but anything with a little bit of difference. Got Kerry up north involved who's into kayak fishing. Like anything like that that is something a little bit different. I'm more interested in talking to you and trying to arrange something a bit like footage shooting and stuff like that in order to get you on the OXS team, and that's sort of what it's going to be called. Surfing, still not sure with surfing. Surfing's a tough one because although I get a lot of interest from surfing, I also get the most negativity by far, and which is kind of why I want to stick away from the whole surfing thing just completely. I'm still a little unsure of that, so if you've got a good positive attitude and you're not probably classed as what I would consider a typical surfer, I'm more than interested in talking to you as well. I do have new things like these here t-shirts, which has got the Work Less Play More, big Work Less Play More on the back. I'm working hard on clothing and branding and all the sort of t-shirts we're going to be doing more and more. I've also got shorts available, which I'm yet to get up to the website or anything. Hopefully we'll have a buy now click like just up here on the actual videos. We've got Work Less Play More shorts, which these are going to be like 30 bucks sent to you. And the shirts and singlets, I am trying to keep them as cheap as possible for everyone to buy. This is where they're printed right here by myself. So we've got them in green. Right now I've got them in green, that coloured green, same position, the Work Less Play More logo front, back. As you can tell, if you cannot tell, there is a surfboard and a spare gun. We're going to get a skimboard on there, but it's probably hard to put a skimboard on anything because they don't look like a hell of a lot. So that's what is on there art wise. We got them in green, we got them in this red, and I've also got women's singlets in this grey. So if you're interested, they're only 25 bucks sent to you. Super cheap, obviously supports what I do. If I'm interested in sponsoring you, adding you to the team, I'm going to provide you with as much gear as possible and as much help to do what you do. I've put a video up before on the main channel about sponsorships and what you'd need to do in order to get sponsorships. One important thing is you need a following or a platform or somewhere in which you're putting an outlet for what it is you want to be sponsored for. There's no point telling me you want to get sponsored in diving when you have not one diving picture. Just don't even bother. I like to deal with Kerry, kayak fisherman up north, because he's got a very quickly growing YouTube channel right now, and does a lot of existing content. It's the same for everything that I'm prepared to deal with. I wouldn't mind trying to find an adventure or two, something like that. Basically I'm reaching out currently to a couple people and just sort of giving them the message as to what I want to do and working out what I want to do with this here brand, because in 2018 I'm trying to push a more brand focused sort of network and really get into people, really get some cool stuff happening around the place. So that's pretty much all I'm going with. For this week, we're going to see a lot more website stuff coming along. We're going to see a lot more of basically just everything. Hopefully when this weather clears up, we can actually flip and get out there. So, of course, you know, I've got skimboards. I've got lots of stuff for sale here. If you are interested in clothing, I have nothing available on an online store or anything right now, but I'm working on that. I just need to get some good photos and get them online. So, if you are interested, you could send me a private message to the Facebook page, which is OXS Enterprises, or you could email me to this email right here. And nice and easy. Also going to do some more colours. Also got hats coming too shortly. So working on all that. If you can on anything, let me know. We're going to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys out there. I'm Sam Price. I'll see you at the beach.